Hi, I'm Josh Ellsworth with Stahls and Stahls Transfer Express, and thanks so much for tuning in to this video, how to start your own t-shirt business from home. I've helped thousands of t-shirt entrepreneurs get started and make money with a heat press. A heat press is a high profit machine, and I'm going to prove it to you in this video and show you how to generate your own income from a spare bedroom, a garage, maybe even a living room or a kitchen. I've seen it all visiting different customers. And it all starts with a technology called a screen printed transfer. At Stahls, we have a division called Transfer Express that manufactures screen printed transfers that get heat applied with a heat press in 4 seconds or less. It's really phenomenal. And you can make so much money with just a small machine like a heat press. A shirt like this, including the garment, the labor, and the transfer, I can print easily for $7 or less. You can sell these all day for a minimum of $12, possibly much more. If you're like me and you like math, that's $5 in profit for every shirt that you print. And you can print 50 of these shirts in less than an hour, generating $250 in income. All you need to do is learn how to order the right transfer, make sure you have an accurate press, and make sure you have customers that you can sell to. I'm going to help you with all three of those things over the course of this video. And I'd like to start by explaining the 5 most popular heat transfer types that you can print from home. Let's get started with screen printed transfers. Screen printing is still one of the most popular technologies for decorating apparel at retail. And as a business, you should be interested in mimicking that look with your heat press. With screen printed transfers such as this goof-proof transfer from Transfer Express, you're getting actual plastisol ink, the same stuff that's used in screen printing, onto a paper carrier. The benefit of this is you can group up multiple images onto one sheet as long as they're utilizing the same colors. You can order these and they start to make sense once you hit 15 shirts or more. You receive them in, all you do is trim them apart and heat apply. The finished result on the garment feels great. Just like screen printing, this is the easiest way to decorate t-shirts with a heat press. The second way I want to show you to heat press a shirt is with heat transfer vinyl. We call it CAD cut. This product is especially popular because you can do extremely low quantities cost effectively, as little as 1, and personalization, which is really popular right now. You can buy this by the roll, load it into what's called a vinyl cutter. There are desktop or industrial units. You cut your vector design in a mirror image, weed away the excess, and you get your pieces ready to press. So unlike screen printed transfers where we're getting everything, all of the colors on one transfer sheet and they apply at once, when you're working with multiple colors in heat transfer vinyl, we need to layer. So we cut each roll, each color separately, piece them together on the shirt at the press, and finish the job. Because of these steps involved, this isn't ideal for very fine detail artwork because we need to complete the weeding process, and you really want to keep your color count down. But one of the biggest benefits of heat transfer vinyl is the range of special effects, from reflective to glitter to metallics to foils. There are so many finishes that you can complete on a heat press with heat transfer vinyl. The third way I want to show you to decorate apparel with your heat press is print cut heat transfer vinyl. It's a little bit different than standard heat transfer vinyl because in this case the material just comes to you in clear or white. You actually need to have a printer cutter, solvent, latex, one of these large format machines to be able to print all of the colors that you need onto the vinyl. Now the benefit of this is I can do as many colors as I want onto a transfer without increasing my cost. No more layering involved, just print, cut, weed, mask, and then you're ready to heat apply. Print cut heat transfer vinyl comes in many different styles, and it's great from everything from t-shirts to athletic wear, and there are special effect finishes such as glitter that you can use with the process. If your design has 3 or more colors and it's a low quantity, you're going to want to look at print and cut heat transfer vinyl to complete the job. Option number 4, and this is one I'm really excited about because it's brand new technology for 2020. We call it a digital screen printed transfer. So in the past, we've had to use print cut heat transfer vinyl for jobs, sizes that really weren't ideal for printing, cutting, weeding, masking, completing all the steps that we just talked about. Or maybe there was too much detail in the design that I didn't want to weed it. And so you know we have screen printed transfers, you know we have digital, which means printing's involved, and so we have this digital screen printed transfer. Now you can get a heat transfer that combines the best of both worlds, digital printing and screen printing, allowing for fine detail, cost savings as you go up in quantity, and lots of opportunity for multiple colors all on one sheet. Group different designs, single step application. I love this technology for decorating t-shirts, performance wear, and more. Okay, I want to take a brief time out now that you've reviewed what I call the core 4 print technologies for heat transfer. Believe it or not, those 4 print methods that you just learned a little bit about are going to be used for, I would say, 95% or more of the jobs that you're going to want to print in your business. And so the natural question is, how do I decide which one to use? We've given you some baseline understanding, but there has to be an easy way to process this. And so just to give you a little background and some context, I was sitting in a room, gosh, it was probably about 2 years ago, with some of the largest contract decorators in our industry out at our Transfer Express West facility in Arizona. Over the course of a couple days, we were talking about a lot of topics, but one of the topics that came up, one of their challenges was, how do I equip my salespeople to quickly select the right transfer product so we can do a quote quickly and we can order the right product quickly, and there's some consistency to how we're doing this. And so here's what we came up with. It's a what to use when grid. And these big dogs, these experts, they're using this grid, and I mean, these are the largest of the largest contract decorators, but it's something you can use too, even in your small startup from home business. You'll see the 4 print techniques that we've talked about so far represented on the grid, and you'll also see along the X and the Y axis a number of colors in your design or your logo and quantity of garments. And so all you need to do is figure out how many colors are in the logo, pretty easy to figure out, right? What quantity the customer may want to order, and go ahead and see where those 2 axes join, and that gives you your print method. It's going to be the lowest cost option that allows you to print your job, and most importantly, it's going to add consistency into your selection. All of these products are high quality and durable. This just helps you to get to the right one a little bit faster. Okay, so as I told you, there is a 5th print method that's involved here, and it's new technology. It's a water-based transfer. It's most like our screen printed transfers, but those are plastisoling, traditional screen printing. This is water-based. Not highly utilized as one of our top 4 methods, but nonetheless important for you to know about in case you want to do something super premium on the results. So let's show you that one. Okay, so we have the 5th product that we finally come to, and I call this the filet mignon of heat transfers because it is a premium finish. Now we're talking about more new technology. That is a water-based screen printed transfer. So you remember that first screen printed transfer that we applied? Well, that was plastisol. Water-based is where screen printing is heading, and now you can apply water-based transfers with your heat press. The advantage is that you get something that's buttery soft on the garment, that has stretch, that it can apply to practically any fabric. So you want to take your business out of t-shirts and start applying nylon jackets? Well, water-based screen printed transfers are the ticket. This product is called AquaTrue. So there you go. We have those 5 different ways to print apparel at home with your heat press. And by no means does that include all of the ways. I like to say there is a whole umbrella of print methods and technologies that can go underneath your heat press. And as we get to the end of this video, I'm going to show you a lot of different finishes and styles that you can complete with your heat press from home. But before I get too far, I want to make sure that we talk about investing in the right heat press, because as you might imagine, this is the cornerstone of your printing business. At Stahls, we manufacture a wide selection of heat presses, everything from entry level to super high end, as we've talked about, from $600 to $8,000 is the price point. But regardless of what heat press you select, you need to make sure you have accuracy in time, temperature, and pressure, because that really makes sure that the items that you are creating are going to be of high quality and they're going to last. There's certainly a lot of machines out there on the market that don't deliver accurate time, temperature, and pressure. We've designed this A to Z heat press specifically for you, for a startup home decorator that wants to get into heat printing and do it with quality. So I'd like to show you the features of this press now in a previously recorded video. The first thing I want you to notice about this machine is that it swings away. This gives me a complete heat-free workspace to place my t-shirts and also to position my design. I have a high quality t-shirt here that I'm just going to load onto the press and make sure my pressing area is completely flat by just draping the collar off of the back edge of the press. I programmed the press to 360 degrees. It has accurate digital time, and we know that's exactly the temperature that it is anywhere on this heat pressing surface. I'm going to preheat my garment by locking it down for just a few seconds and then open the machine. There's a nice handle to swing the machine away, and then I'm going to position my design. This is a screen printed transfer, and we make them from transferexpress.com. This is actual screen printing ink, and the big secret here is that you can now screen print from home with this machine with the same durability that you see in the retail store. Position your design where you'd like it onto your garment. Bring the heat press back into the location and lock it down. This transfer only takes 4 to 6 seconds to heat apply. Once it's complete, I open the press and I peel the back of my design. And I have a design that sticks and it stays through many washes. Now, not only can this press print screen printed transfers, it can also print heat transfer vinyl. To heat apply the version of heat transfer vinyl that we have, I'm going to go ahead and reduce the temperature on my digital control board down to 300 degrees. And we will set the timer for 10 seconds. We're going to apply a glitter design that's been cut on my Silhouette Cameo vinyl cutter. We'll wait for the press to cool down and I'll show you how to print a bag. When printing an item like a bag, there is a lot of seam structure. So it's not just a product you can lay on top of a press and be able to print with any accuracy, because you need to get your item flat. Now, the A to Z heat press has a semi-threadable design. That means when we look underneath it, we can actually split our item open, whether that's from the front or from the back, to load it easier to get rid of that bulk and seam. Let me show you how it works. You just split the item open and we are going to slide it up on the press. That gets me the start of a flat printing area, and then I'll either take a heat printing pillow or what we call a print perfect pad, and I'll slide it under the item to make sure that that print location, which is right here with my monogram glitter design, is higher, it's raised versus all of these seams. Now, this heat press does have an adjustable pressure. It's right here on the back of the machine. And it's okay that it's on the back because it is a swing away style press that locks straight down when you're using it. So I'll bring the machine over center. I'm going to retract the pressure just by turning this counterclockwise. And I'm going to lock the machine down to get a feel for the pressure. And I'll just make adjustments until I get an accurate pressure on the print location that I want to use. I have the machine set. We'll position our glitter heat transfer vinyl design. We'll bring the press back over center and I'll press it for the 300 degrees for 10 seconds. So whether you want to decorate t-shirts or bags, you can do it on the A to Z heat press, screen printed transfers, or heat transfer vinyl very accurately. After it's been applied, I'll peel the backing while it's hot for this design, and I have a high quality completed result. Very easy to do. Let's move on to our next item. Team uniforms are a big opportunity for your heat press business. I'm going to decorate this mesh polyester football jersey with a product called thermofilm in pre-cut numbers. For this, I'll need another tool that's a heat printing pillow. The heat printing pillow is going to slide into your jersey to separate the layers of mesh so that they don't stick together when it comes to applying your design. So I'll just slide the pillow in, center the jersey onto my press. Again, I'll swing the press back around and conduct the preheat. I have a nice 15 by 15 inch printing surface, which is going to give me plenty of room to be able to decorate with single or double digit numbers. These come loose with the adhesive on the back. I'll position that into place. In this case, I'll use a craft paper cover sheet, and then I'll heat apply. Thermofilm applies for 8 seconds. Lock the machine down. It will count down to 0 and beep when it's completed. Now let's flip the jersey to be able to print the back. I just need to make some slight readjustments to my pillow.
Make sure I can see my print location. Also going to preheat the back. Position my back number into place. Cover and heat apply. Thermofilm is the fastest, easiest way to number athletic uniforms, and the A to Z heat press makes applying thermofilm numbers easier than ever. For the next item, I want to show you how to decorate a jacket. This is a quarter zip, so we're going to utilize our semi-threadable design and be able to split the jacket over the bottom to load it on. And there's still some seams up on the pressing area and zippers, so I'll take my Print Perfect pad, I'll slide it inside of my jacket into the left chest print location that I'm trying to hit to make sure my pressure is accurate. Again, any pressure adjustment can be made on the press. And this heat press is capable of applying any transfer type. In this case, we're using a digital full color transfer to put a company logo onto this item. It's a nice 15 by 15 inch printing surface. It allows me to see the placement of my design, make sure it's lined up correctly, cover, and heat apply. A high quality completed result. Now that you know the products that you can create, let's take a look at all of the features on the A to Z heat press. First, it has digital time and temperature, which produce accurate quality results. 2, it has a pressure adjustment that allows the machine to be raised and lowered to adjust the pressure and to accommodate the thickness of your item or Print Perfect pad or heat printing pillow. The press features a nice swing-away design that allows for a completely heat-free workspace for both placing your graphic and also being able to see over top of your item for alignment. Next, the press has a convenient handle to be able to return the machine back to the pressing location, and a shovel handle design with a foam pad to make for comfort when you're locking down the machine. The base of the press is semi-threadable, allowing you to split your item and print more items than ever before. We say everything from A to Z. Also, this machine has interchangeable attachments. There's a knob underneath the lower platen that allows you to remove the 15 by 15 attachment and load another size if you need to for printing your item. And last but not least, this is made in the USA, which means quality, accuracy, and durability. Not only of the machine itself, but also of the products that you create. So for less than $700, I think the A to Z heat press is a great startup option. And just to talk a little bit about ROI, you remember this shirt that we reviewed at the very beginning of the video? When we talked about the profit potential on this shirt, we said $5 in profit if we could sell it for $12, which I think is a really low price for 50 shirts. So take that $5 in profit multiplied by the 50 shirts in an hour, $250 an hour. So on your list right now, one of your goals should be to sell 3 jobs of 50 shirts or 6 jobs of 25 shirts. That's going to mean you're going to print 150 shirts. It's going to take you less than 3 hours with screen printed transfers, and you're going to pay off your machine. And from then on out, it's profits. You can get a ton of return on an investment of a heat press, and you can print so much more than just t-shirts with screen printed transfers, as you've already started to learn. And so let's talk about the types of customers that you can reach with a heat press. Let's show you some different designs, some different products, some different finishes that you can achieve with your heat press printing from home. For our first market, let's focus on sports and spirit and take a look at a few different garments and items. This is a Spike Cancer event shirt. Something very popular is doing event shirts for games or special events related to school sports and spirit. We have a seat cover here
that's customized with 2 colors of heat transfer vinyl. Items like this, as long as you can get them flat, can be decorated on the heat press. Team uniforms, as you saw earlier, certainly a big category. From stretchy materials that work on stretch fabrics like this volleyball uniform to highly durable twill materials that can just be heat applied that look like they're sewn on this hockey jersey. Even sublimated patches that can be applied with the heat press to get a full color twill design. Don't be afraid to expand the items that you're offering. Here we have the down the leg print with an electric heat transfer vinyl that's a nice and easy customization. Foil, one of the top selling effects that you can do with the heat press. In this case, we're doing a baseball mom shirt. You can do all sorts of fan apparel and support for sports teams and schools. I love this look because we're combining glitter with a patterned foil. So mixing and matching different materials helps to have your results stand out and is going to generate more revenue flowing through your heat press. And here's another great look, just selecting a high-end blank item like this glitter hoodie and pairing it with glitter and flat heat transfer vinyl creates a great look. So sports, school, spirit, top market to sell to with your heat press. Another big potential market that's available in nearly every community are promotional products to promote a brand, as well as small business apparel. So whether that is a face cover with a corporate brand that you see here, or a neck gaiter, a polo shirt, a bag, or even reflective finishes for industries like safety or construction, there are a ton of opportunities for decorating higher end items with higher end looks on the heat press as well for businesses around town. Another very popular use for the heat press is printing graphic tees or even a clothing line. In this case, you can see the detail of the electric and flat material that's been used to customize this flannel shirt with all sorts of placement and detailing in the graphic. The heat press is capable of doing rhinestones. And the advantage of using your heat press to decorate like this is you can print to order as you realize your sale through your e-commerce store, Etsy, or wherever you're selling. Even printing on onesies is extremely popular use for these products. A lot of the heat transfer products are CPSIA compliant, which means they can be used on children's apparel. It's a great opportunity. We see a lot of customization with higher end styles for female fashion in particular. So lots of different looks that you can do for printing graphic tees for e-commerce fulfillment. The next category is personalization, whether that's for general back-to-school opportunities, holidays, and the like. In this case, with the heat transfer vinyl and a vinyl cutter, you can do quantities as little as 1. This is a red reflective material. We have a holiday placemat that's been done for the Harris family Christmas, another sales opportunity. Personalized stockings, another great sales opportunity heading into Christmas. You can personalize handbags on your heat press, whether that's a clutch like this with basic or glitter heat transfer film. Birthday shirts, another great opportunity. Again, great sales opportunity for selling on online platforms. Customized with foil. And another example of a tote bag. All of these items, very easy to print. You just need to find the market that you want to sell to. There's certainly a big opportunity to get group orders for your heat presses with events. In this case, we have a full color digital screen printed transfer for this spring break tee, as well as flock personalization, which is a type of heat transfer vinyl onto this beach towel. Again, both of those opportunities for a spring break type event. Also walks and runs, whether they're for charity or something else. These are very easy and you can heat press performance wear very easily onto your heat press. In this case, we see we can even decorate tie-dye this shirt for a county fair. Or if you want to do higher end items like full color prints paired with reflective for racing gear for a weekend or for a brand, all of this is possible. Another big market is municipalities, whether that's police, fire, EMS, paramedic, so many opportunities await in your own local community. So as you can see, there are a lot of different items you can print, looks you can achieve, and markets that you can reach with just a heat press printing from home. Now, I don't want you to get overwhelmed because it actually can be pretty simple. We showed you that what to use when grid up front because it does help with the product selection process, knowing that you can order all of these items completed for you from Transfer Express and from Stahls. And when you buy any heat press from Stahls or Transfer Express, we include something called a marketing kit. This marketing kit is going to have samples of all the different screen printed transfer options and digital screen print transfer options, and that's going to be the best way for you to start printing in your business. If you already have a vinyl cutter, if you're eyeing up a vinyl cutter, you can also get heat transfer vinyl samples. It comes with your A to Z heat press investment as well. And so here at Stahls, we specialize in teaching you really how to print items, and we have thousands of hours of footage on our Stahls TV YouTube channel, and so that channel is going to be your best friend. So make sure that you subscribe to the Stahls TV YouTube channel, and you can work through the different videos, and we launch about 3 to 5 videos a week teaching you how to make looks that you have just seen for the different markets. And so we'll teach you how to print. You really need to figure out what market you're going to approach, who you're going to sell to, who is going to be your customer. And I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you may already have some ideas to that end. I would recommend that you write those ideas down. Who are the top 5 customer types that you're going to sell to? After you get the types, let's say you're going to sell to small businesses, I would encourage you to brainstorm a list of the sales of the small businesses that you're going to call first. This is a start of a marketing plan, a sales and marketing plan, and really a plan for your business. If you need more help on marketing, I've read an outstanding book that I'm going to recommend to you. It's called Marketing Made Simple, and it's written by Donald Miller. I can teach you a lot about sales and marketing, but I'm telling you, this book, you could probably read it over the course of a day or two. It's going to be a great companion to our how-to advice on how to print stuff. It will teach you how to create a marketing plan for your business, how to find your voice, how to really reach the customers that are going to be able to buy the products so you can get the return, and maybe one day turn this from a side hustle to a full-time job and generate income for your household. So make sure you're subscribing to the Stahls TV channel. If you want to invest in this heat press, you're ready to take that next step in your business, there's links in the description below, and that will direct you to the press and to some packages that we've set up with the accessories you're going to need to get started. And I'm going to encourage you to comment on this video. If you have a question about something that you've watched, ask it in the comments section. I'm standing by reviewing the comments as well as our other educators. Our entire goal at Stahls and Stahls Transfer Express is to help you be successful in your apparel decorating business. Why? When you're successful, you buy more t-shirts from us, and you buy more transfers from us, and you buy more vinyl from us, and it's a win-win relationship. So best of luck as you look to get started in your heat printing business, and we're here if you need help. Thanks for watching.